no matter the strategy that you are using, being it ICT, SMC, or price action, when price gets into your specific zone, you need a trade entry confirmation. Take that trade. You might have a zone like order block, fair value gap, support and resistance zone. And when price get there, you need an entry confirmation before you take that. Okay. For me, I use the pin bar as my trade entry confirmation. All right. So all the trade that you are seeing on the screen are trade that I took using the pin bar as my trade entry confirmation. So then I'm going to show you how to use the pin bar as a trade entry confirmation to increase your win rate. Okay. I'm not going to waste your time. Subscribe to the channel and now let's get to the video. All right, so traders, you're on my screen right now, and this is how the pin bar candlestick looks like. Okay, we have two types of pin bar. All right, we have the bullish pin bar and we have the bearish pin bar. Okay, the bullish pin bar have just a small body with a long wick. Okay, so it doesn't matter the color. What matters is the location that you see this candle. Okay, so this is what we call the bullish pin bar. A small body with a long wick just below it. Okay, it's just looking like a hammer. The other one is what we call the bearish pin bar. Okay. That one has a long wick at the top and then a small body. All right. So if this is spotted at just a resistance or maybe a supply zone, that is where you look out to take your sell trade. Okay. And when do we say this candlesticks becomes valid for trading? You don't want to trade these candlesticks in the smaller time frame. Okay. You want to spot it on the bigger picture. Okay. Because when it appears on the 4-hour or on the daily, it is much more accurate than, on the smaller picture. Okay, and you don't want to take this candle serious when it appears anywhere in the chart. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, now you can see we have this bullish pin bar right here. Okay, so you will be saying you want to take a buy from here, and look at what happened. Price didn't go as planned. It just pushed up a little like this and now started tanking to the downside. You can see right now here this pin bar is in the middle of price. You don't want to trade it when it's in the middle of price. Okay, you have a specific zones you want to trade this pin bar. Okay, and we want to trade it when it's on the resistance or on the demand zone or fair value gap. Okay, so now let's go to the principle that we're going to look out for in order to trade this pin bar candle as an entry, or in order to trade this pin bar candle. This is the approach that we're going to follow to trade this pin bar candle. Okay, we are going to follow the TLS approach. Okay, and the T stands for the trend. Okay, we want to see a clear trend. There should be a clear trend in the market. Okay, there should be a clear trend. In a situation where price is doing something you don't know, you don't want to trade it. I always talk about this. There must be a key level. Okay, the key level might be a support zone, a resistance zone, an order block zone, a fair value gap zone, any zone you are expecting to take a trade. That is your point of entry. That level is what I'm talking about right here. There should be a clear level in the market before you want to trade with this pin bar candle. And the third one is there should be a clear signal. That is, there must be a clear pin bar signal around that level. Okay, so this is the approach that we're going to follow to trade the pin bar. The TLS approach, there should be a trend, a clear trend. There should be a clear level that we are expected to take the trade on, and there should be a clear signal. That is the pin bar signal. Okay, so let me show you some examples. All right, so we can spot USD shape currency pair as bearish, dropping to the downside, creating lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so now you can see here there has been a clear trend in the market. All right, anytime you are trading, make sure you identify a trend in the market, because there is a notion that the trend is your friend. So whether you are trading ICT, price action, or SMC, you need to go with the trend. All right, the big boys. And USD shape is, the trend is down. Right, so there has been a clear trend. We have identified a clear trend. Okay, and we are looking out for the key area for this trade, and you can see this area here was the area where price got to before the push. All right, so there has been a key area around this place. So let me mark that zone right there. Okay, so now this is the zone that price created before pushing, and now there's a break and retest, and now pushing to the downside. Okay, and what happened? We had a clear signal of pin bar right there. So this is a perfect example of a pin bar that we just talked about. Okay, you can see this is it. Okay, we have a long wick and this body right here. Okay, a small body. All right, it's like a hammer that is turned upside down. Okay, so this is an indication for a buy trade. Look at what happened here. At first, we had this bullish candle, strong bullish candle. We have this indecision candle right here, this candle, and then we have the hammer. Okay, so you can see all the three conditions has been met right here. Okay, the TLS, we have the trend being bearish, we have the level, which is the key level right around here, and we had this pin bar confirmation. That is the bearish pin bar confirmation. So confident, you can take this trade right here with your stop loss just below the pin bar, and you can target the immediate low, or maybe you can go for 1:3 or 1:4 pips, and you can see this would have been a perfect trade entry for you right there. Okay, so this is an example. So let's go and let me show you another example. All right, so we have another perfect example around this place. Okay, so the current market trend or the market condition is, bullish. You can see price is pushing to the upside, and now it is dropping right here. Okay, and what happened now? We've identified our trend, and the next thing to identify is the level. Okay, it might be your supply zone, it might be your demand zone, it might be your support and resistance zone. All right, so now we can have this place to be a key support and resistance zone where price has been reacting to the place multiple times. Okay, we have this area here where price has been reacting to multiple times before the break and then a retest. Okay, so you can see we had a reaction around this place, we had a reaction around this place before price break, and now come back to the zone, reacted, and now pushing to the upside. Okay, so we have our trend being bullish, and we have this resistance right here, and price break, retesting, serving as a support. Okay, so the next thing we are looking out for is the candle confirmation. That is the pin bar. We have this bullish pin bar right there, just perfect bullish pin bar. Okay, this pin bar. Okay, what is it? We have this wick right here with a small body. We can take this trade, that is perfect trade, like this, your stop loss just below the wick, and you can target 1:2 or 1:3. Mostly I go for 1:3. Okay, so you can go for 1:3, and you'll be done with this trade right here. Okay, and the same thing happen here. Example of trading the key zone alone is, most of the time you don't have to trade this pin bar just alone. You need to trade it with other confluence. You don't trade it alone. That is it. Because there will be a case where if the pin bar happens to be in the middle of price, you're not going to see anything. Example is here. Look at this. This is a perfect example of a pin bar indicating for a buy, trade, a buy signal. And what happened? We saw price tanking. Why? This is just because the pin bar is just in the middle of price. Okay, it is nowhere. So if you decide to trade it, you are in trouble. Okay. Another example is here. What happened right here? We have a break of structure at the top here. Okay, so this is a BOS. Okay, so this becomes a BOS or lower low being breaking. So now BOS happened. This becomes the demand zone. Take this whole zone becomes the demand zone. And in the demand zone, what happened in the demand zone? I told you guys that the level can be a support and resistance level, demand level, order block level, whatever. Okay, so what happened? We saw price come back into the demand level, and we saw this. We are seeing this hammer right here. Okay, this is a hammer formed inside the demand zone. That is a perfect example of a bullish hammer. Okay, so this signals a buy trade. Okay, this signals for a buy trade. And one thing I want you to take out from this video is, when you see a hammer candle, let's say this is a hammer candle like this. When you see a hammer candle like this, let's say like this. Okay, when a hammer candle is formed like this, and you are spotting it in a specific time frame, okay, the time frame that you are spotting this the hammer candle, when you move to the lower time frame, you're gonna see that there is actually a bullish engulfing of two candles. It is gonna be like this. It's actually bullish engulfing of two candles like this. Okay, it is actually a bullish engulfing of two candles. Okay, that is forming the hammer in the bigger picture. That is, if this is red, let's change this color to red. That is, if this candle is red, let me dip in it. That is, if this candle is red and we have this candle being black or green, okay, you're gonna see that it's gonna engulf this candle right here, cover everything around this place. It's gonna cover everything around this place and leave a wick around this line, okay, around this place, and then it will leave the body at the top, and you're gonna see it in the other bigger picture as a head, as something like this. Okay, so when you see a hammer, when you go to the immediate lower time frame, it's gonna be a bullish engulfing. So this hammer that we are seeing right here, when we move to the lower time frame, you're gonna see that it's gonna be a bullish engulfing of the immediate lower time frame. So we can go out and check. So let's go to the 1 hour. And you can see in a 1 hour time frame, there we have it. You can see that it is actually a bullish engulfing. All right. So it is actually like this candle right here, this lower, small candles with this strong candle engulfing everything. Okay. So this right here is what we are seeing in the other bigger picture as a bullish hammer. Okay. So in a bullish hammer that you are seeing, whether price is dropping or price is rising, when it scale down to the immediate lower time frame, it is actually a bullish engulfing candle. So for a short summary, you just need to identify the trend. Use the TLS approach. Identify the trend and then identify the level, and then look out for the pin bar as a confirmation or for the signal for the trade entry. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next video.